Hello students. Now this is the finding of root 2 as the value of root 2. The decimal value of root 2 is 1.414 and so on, and it is an irrational number. How to find the value for an irrational number? For an example, root 4 is equal to 2. It has a perfect square root, but 2 has no perfect square root. Therefore, how to find a root value for such numbers? Root 9 has a perfect square root, that is 3, but mostly the numbers have no perfect square. For such numbers, how to find the value? Now this is the division method, just you can see. Now take 2 and you put 2 zeros and 2 zeros and 2 zeros and 2 zeros and 2 zeros. Like that you have to put 2 zeros. Now of course you can keep many zeros, but the zeros must be even number. Now here just you take the number perfect square root less than 2. So what is the perfect square root less than 2? That is 1 only. Therefore 1 can be written like this. Therefore 1 square is 1. Okay, now just subtract, you will get 1. Now here you have to drop down 2 zeros. Then here you have already written 1. How many times 1 cancel in 2? That is 1 time. So 1 is 1. You have written the quotient here. Now this is the one which should be double, that is 2. Here if you observe, 2 is there, 2. Therefore write on 1 here besides that and multiply with 1. So 21 ones are 21. And next time you should not take 21 of 2. You have to take 20, and it should be the 2. These two numbers must be the same. 2 and 2, 1 and 1, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, like that. 22 2s are 44, 23 3s are 69, 24 4s are 96. Therefore 96 is less than 100. Therefore you take 24 4s. You write down 24 here and 4 here. You already kept a decimal because it crossed the decimal point and you have taken 2 zeros down. Therefore you have to keep this same decimal point here. Now 24 4s are 96, you have to write here. Subtract, you will get 4, and again drop down 2 zeros. Now 2 you have to write as it is, and this 4 should be doubled to 8. It's not 28. 281 times 1, 281. 282 times 2, 564. Okay, now 564 will be greater than 400. Therefore here we have to take 560. We should not take 564. We have to take 281. Just you can write down here and subtract. It is 119. Again you have to drop down 2 zeros. Now 2 is as it is, 8 also as it is. The latest number 1 will be doubled. Here also 4 will be doubled. Here also 1 will be doubled. So you can see the pattern. The previous number which is taken, that number will be double. Now here we have taken 1 in this step, but in the next step that only 1 will be doubled. Now 282, it's not a 282, but here there is a fourth number, therefore it could be a 2820. Now you have to write down this pattern. 2821 into 1. I told you these two numbers must be the same. 2822 into 2. These two numbers must be same. 2823 into 3. 2824 into 4. So if you check 2824 into 4, that is 11,296. If you observe, this is 11,900. Therefore this number is suitable. 11,296. Therefore 11,296 is less than 11,900. Therefore you can write down here, and you will get a 604. And again you have to drop down 2 more zeros. Now this is a 60,400. This process will continue like this. So how many times it will cancel in each time? Here one time cancel, we have written 1. Here 4 times cancel, this is the 4. You can write down this 1.414, like that it will continue. These numbers will be written here as a quotient. This is the method to find the value of an irrational number which is not having perfect square. That's all. Thank you.